Hey, good evening. So,
Good
what's
evening.
up? Thanks for
I'm okay.
joining
How you
us
doing?
on our
Yeah,
preview of Real Madrid season. Ala Madrid. That's
I'm
what you
actually,
say, right?
that man. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, for those that are joining us, you can just subscribe to this channel. If you're just tuning into our channel for the first time, or if you have before now and you haven't subscribed, just subscribe below. Thank you very much. So let me start. Nothing so
Okay.
Real Madrid. Let me start with something not so Real Madrid. So Lionel Messi was gonna leave Barca. As a Real Madrid fan,
Yeah.
what did you want? How did you feel? You wanted him to leave, or you wanted the competition? You wanted him to be retained for the competition, or you were like, man, this guy has tormented us long enough. Hey, you want to leave? I don't care. How did you feel?
To be very honest with you, I didn't view it from an opponent or a competitor's perspective. To be very honest, I actually really felt he should have made his decision. He should have done what exactly he wanted to do. Because he has been a pain in the ass for quite a while, but I feel like he should have gone to Man City to experience something more. I don't think he's happy where he is, and I don't really see Barcelona doing really well this season. And they're putting him into the mix as well because I think they're trying to offload a lot of players to raise money, and I think Suarez is going.
Yeah, Rakitic
Rakitic
is
has gone
gone.
back as
Sevilla.
you know. They have a couple of young players who may not be so experienced. You have the likes of Ansu. You have the likes of Braithwaite. They're pretty good, decent players. But to be honest, when you have somebody that is used to the likes of Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, that quality, it can be very frustrating because he can't carry the entire team on his head. So I actually feel like he shouldn't have made a U-turn, the way he did, because I feel like at the end of the day, after this season, he may still end up leaving anyway. So yes, that's just it for me. So it wouldn't have made a difference if I feel like if he had left, it would have just been a little more easier for Madrid. And I feel like the Clasico wouldn't have been. You just watch Madrid against a bunch of, I don't want to call them farmers. Let me respect them, but
Oh God.
against a bunch of young players, it wouldn't be interesting to be honest. So I'm indifferent about the situation. To be honest.
Okay, one thing about another difference about Real Madrid and Barca right now is that there seems to be some clarity with the Madrid camp as to what they want, in the squad. So, but Barca, they just brought in a new manager. They're not even clear about their transfer plans. So, and looking at all this, like you said, oh, he's not happy where he is right now. You don't think Messi is happy, and I think that should be a good one for Real Madrid. Do you think Real Madrid can win their first consecutive like La Liga titles? Because since 2008, 2008, right? Real Madrid haven't won La Liga consecutively. So, and that shows how dominant Barca have been over the years.
Yeah,
So and in that span, Real Madrid have only been able to win 3 La Liga titles. That's
yeah,
2012,
yeah.
2017, and then this year.
And then 2020 years.
2020. So it just shows dominance the Barca have had. Do you think this new season that Real Madrid have a very good chance of um sealing consecutive La Liga title?
My answer to that would be yes, because, like you said, Madrid are very clear about what they want at the moment. Even though we're not buying any new players, but there's a there's a plan in place, and I feel like the Barca camp is not as clear headed, as they used to be. that being said, it's also possible that things might change along the line. But I feel like bringing in a new manager, there has to be a lot of building, team building to be done in that team, and a lot of assimilation, you know. Um, Especially as they're playing without their top guy, one of their top strikers. They'll most likely be playing without one of their top strikers. That's Suarez. So I feel like Real Madrid has a greater chance, to win the La Liga at this time. Zidane has recalled a wonder kid, Martin Odegaard, to Zidane. And
Okay, I'll come to that. I'll come to that. So let's leave
and
Barca. Let's
I
leave
feel like,
Barca and talk about Madrid a little bit more.
yeah.
So before we go into the new season, what was the most important moment for you last season at Real Madrid? Like the most memorable experience with Real Madrid last season. If you look back, what was it?
Um, last season, uh, uh, I think that would be winning the La Liga. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
that would be winning. That would be winning the La Liga. It was very pleasurable to watch. I know those are on my WhatsApp. I'm sure they didn't sleep that night.
Okay, and let me
Yeah,
ask you, as a Real Madrid fan, what's more
yeah,
important for you right now? Is it the La Liga or the UEFA Champions League? Because you've had so much recent success in the Champions League that you're just like, man, it doesn't seem like
whatever.
before. It used to be, when there was the chase for the La Decima, it was all about the Champions League. But La Decima
Yeah,
came, and then after La Decima, three other titles came, and then there seems to be like, man, we need to win the league. It seems there's been a
yeah,
focus on the league. So as a
yeah.
as a Real Madrid fan right now, what what did you care about the Champions League disqualification, or you were just okay with La Liga title? And what will you want for the next season? Are you okay with La Liga title? Like,
So as a champions as a let's say Champions League fan, as a Real Madrid fan, yeah. Last season I actually wanted to win the Champions League again. I wanted Real Madrid to win. I didn't really care about La Liga because I guess I've gotten so used to not even winning the La Liga. You know, so was or is our thing. That's our top. That's our thing. But that didn't work out, and we got the league, which was a good one. So moving forward, I feel like the Champions League is still, something that Real Madrid has to chase. The league is we winning the league this year, is also something that could spur up, Madrid wanting to win the league again next year. But I feel like in order of importance, Zidane's mandate will be to win the Champions League because that's always, one of the important targets for Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, a club, yeah,
Followed
a
by
club of Real Madrid's
followed by
caliber. Yeah, so one other thing I would like to add. Sorry, I'm comparing with Barca again, but with Barca, we know their best player. We know that okay, that's why it's okay. Somehow he's holding them to ransom. We know it's Messi. But since Cristiano left Real Madrid, it's always been so. Okay, who's Real Madrid's most important player? Is it Benzema? Is it Ramos? Is it Casemiro? So to you, who's your most important player?
um, uh, I'm trying not to be, like you said, most important player. I'm trying not to be biased.
I'm not
I'm
saying your
trying to be
favorite
biased on
player. Real Madrid's most important
the
player.
side. Ordinarily, I'd
Oh,
say
okay.
look, I'm yes. I feel like at this point, to be Tony, engine of the team. You know, Tony Cruz followed by Casemiro, uh, um, followed by Benzema. I like to call him Malaji Benzema. So yeah,
Oh, you named Tony Cruz. I'm happy. I'm happy because I'm a Tony fan.
yes, Tony Cruz. Tony Cruz is the engine of the team. Tony Cruz is the person that you don't he's not all over the place when you watch the match, but when you take him out, you know that there's something wrong. He's the engine of that team. So important player of that team. So
I
it's
agree.
quite
I agree. I
unfortunate
agree.
that both of them are getting old. Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
if I were to be sentimental, I'll say Luka Modric.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the transfer plan. Apparently, there's no plan. The plan so far has been to recall Odegaard. How pleased are you with that? And how do you see him fitting? Do you think he's going to play a crucial role or he's just going to be on the bench? What would you want? How would you want him to play this season? And if you want him to play, where how do you see him fitting into Zidane's tactical style? Where do you want him to play from?
So I feel like the issue of not having any transfers this season is something that I totally of the coronavirus pandemic. But then I feel like the team is good the way it is at the moment. Um, we have a couple of players that we bought that haven't